Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. You guys are hearing me? Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. So, somebody said after a long time to come on the life from the start. Hi, Melly. Good afternoon. Melly champion. So here's what. I'm cooking. Whoever's calling on the cruise or whatever, I'll call you back. I'm live right now. So I'm cooking while I'm trying to talk to you guys, right? Melly champion. Hello. Now I know y'all know I like my curry, but no, it's not curry I'm cooking. But here's what. I came live because I made a post earlier, and I post a young man who the family sent in to me, and mind you, a family member sent it in to me because apparently the family is always he's done this before, and he's done this. Stop calling. You know, I'm trying to fix this phone so that it don't fall. Yeah. So for those of you who ask me what I'm cooking boro and chicken. I ain't cut up the boro, nothing. So I got this boro, it's Guyanese boro. I got this boro from a place in Brooklyn, and they sell like all Guyanese thing. I was able to get fish, deer, snapper, trout, boro, all these things. So you look pregnant? No, because it's big clothes I get on. Don't do it. See? Nothing. No pregnant, baby. I look fat and chubby because the clothes big. Anyways, so I'm saying that I made a post earlier today, and it was sent in to me by a family member. The family member complained that this is not the first time, not the second time, not the third time, not the fourth time he's doing this, but he's always sending nude pictures, and because I've seen the conversation. So a young man jumped in my inbox. Hold on. A young man jumped in my inbox, and let me tell y'all something. You see, y'all that like run out here for these people, for these pedophiles and these rapists, these people that y'all don't suspect or y'all don't believe could be pedophiles or rapists. Y'all is the one that is have them in y'all home and trust them around y'all girl children, and y'all girl children end up getting molested and all these things, and not saying anything to y'all, not coming to y'all and say anything, because y'all are the type of people that is come here and swear up and down for these people. So one of them jumped in me inbox for this young man and sent me this voice note.
Hey man, good afternoon, hope all is well. The thing with the C and S, boy, the thing there is somebody probably wants to buy for Devity or something and the buyer taking them. The banner there is a little bit more pushing himself and trying to do good in the community. We live in the same community. The man Gary, they was far older than me. The man don't get on them side ideation. I could tell you, I know the banner years story. But I tell you somebody who wants to get a beat in some way or the other and just try to paint a bad picture for everybody look at the banner bad because you know getting up in like starting a business and these kind of things. You know, and they're watching and he gets a nice walk and they're trying to mess around. But the thing that was supposed to be is wrong, man. Trust me, it's wrong. And they're not the person that I know. And I can't back that all. I think you should review that before you... You should review it before. You should review it before, man. Review it before.
So he jumped in my inbox to swear for this little boy, to swear for this young man that I posted that what I did is wrong, and he know the young man for years upon years upon years, and he's not a young man like that, and he would never do something like that, and he's a young man that is progressing and get a good job and these kind of things. Mind you, right? He know that the young man don't jump in my inbox, admitted to what he did. I have seen the text messages between he and this little 13-year-old girl. Not one, not two, between two of them in the family. So he jumped out here to represent this young man, to come in and tell me that, oh, what I'm doing is wrong and I'm labeling somebody and I'm going to cause this young man and all kind of thing, and how he's nothing like that. He would never do something like that. Mind you, this young man don't jump in my inbox, don't admit it to what he did. The family sent me all the messages between this young man and this 13-year-old in the family. The family also said this is not the first time, this is not the second time, this is not the third time he's doing it. And let me tell you something. If it was the first time he's doing something like this, I don't even know if I can excuse. I see somebody comment and say they can excuse somebody doing that for the first time and they will talk to them. I can't excuse that at all. I can't excuse that at all. Because what you as a big man want doing, sending your private parts to a 13-year-old. Mind you, you're there with this girl auntie. You're there with this girl auntie, but you sending your penis and your private part and all kind of... If you see the conversation, not only are you sending your private parts to this child, you're also telling this child about... You're showing this child money. You're sending this child picture of money. How she must come and meet you. You want a hug. When she see you, you want a hug and a kiss. And you'll get you this $5,000 and $10,000 and these kind of things. Big man like that. And now you jump in me inbox to tell me. And this is why, you see how some of y'all cheering, how some of y'all sister, nieces and them kind of things just get raped and get fingered and get molested. And y'all don't believe them. This is why these children is frightened to come and have conversation with y'all when y'all friends and y'all cousin and y'all uncle molest them. It's people like them will like jump out here and put their head on a block for these pedophiles and rapists and molesters. Right? So because he know this young man for a very long time and he don't believe that he would ever do something like that, he jumped in me inbox to tell me what I did was wrong. No, I don't. And let me tell you something. The person that sent me the message sent me the message a while ago. Right? They sent me the message a while ago. Unfortunately, I am now seeing... Give me a minute. Unfortunately, I only saw the message today. Right? Unfortunately, I only saw the message today. Yeah, unfortunately, I only saw the message today. So I made the post today. I reached out to the person that sent me the message. I had a conversation with them. I asked the person to send me, like, you know, I said, send me all the messages between he and this 13-year-old so that I can read and so that I can assess and so that I can see what is it he said to this child. I read through all those messages, every single one of them, and there were lots of messages. I didn't post them because it's literally porn he's sending this child. Porn, he penis, telling her to come. And I can't post it on the page because if I post it on the page will get blocked. So that is why I didn't post the conversation between he and this 13-year-old. But I have the conversation. Right? So I didn't come out here and accuse this young man of being a pedophile without getting all the necessary, and as I do with all my stories then. I ask, but sometimes when I don't post, there's a reason why I don't post everything. I don't post all the evidence. I don't post the conversation and all of that. There's certain guidelines that Facebook have that I can't post certain conversation. I can't post somebody penis and what he's saying to her about rape, about kiss and hug, and it comes off as though is what is it they call it? Sexual exploitation. And I would know about all the things that Facebook banned you for because I'm constantly being banned. So now I know the guidelines and I know what I can and can't post. And that is conversations that I can't post that he's having with a child. So he jumped in me inbox to swear for his friend that his friend would never do something like that. And it's people like them here just get chopped off. It's people like them. You understand? God forbid. When the children and the cousin and the sister and the brother come in and tell them that people molest them and people rape them, that don't believe them. Because they just be put in the head on a block, or somebody would never do something like that. Mind you, that young man came into my inbox and asked me to remove the post because he might lose his job, or people seeing it and he is sorry. He already apologized to the family for what he did and he won't let it happen again and all of that. Listen, do not, for future reference to other family members, I'm going to say this. I don't spare pedophiles and rapists. I don't. I have no sympathy for them. None whatsoever. You hear? So, as a family member, if you're going to come into my inbox and tell me about somebody rape your daughter or molest your child or do something inappropriately with your child or your children, my friends then know me. My friends them could tell you. They ain't got a soul, not a boy or girl could come and tell me nothing about sorrying for nobody. You understand? That violate kids, that violate children in that manner. Nobody could come and beg for them. They can't ask no friend for come and talk to me. They can't ask no friend for ask me for pull down no post. They can't come to me and ask me for no pull down no post. The young man was even like, oh, he's going to pay me. Pay me for what? I don't make children joke. Young man, if you're watching this, I don't make children joke. And I don't care what narrative the people try to push to y'all and tell y'all, oh, I just take money to take down posts and I's an extortionist. That's the narrative that the people want y'all to believe. And that they continue to push. Because they are so afraid of me always speaking the truth. You understand? So don't come to me, young man, come to me, oh, he's going to pay me. I don't make children joke. And something is wrong with these big men in Guyana and these little girls. So, for future reference, family members, if you're going to come into my inbox and you're going to give me information and you're going to show me and you're going to give me enough evidence to show me that somebody has been texting your 11-year-old, your 12-year-old, your 13-year-old, a child inappropriately, and you want me to put them out there, don't come back in the inbox, because that's what the young lady did. She came back in my inbox and say, oh, me auntie said, someone she auntie, I don't know whoever is the auntie in the family, said, don't worry, post it anymore, because he apologized to the family and he no longer, and they no longer want to make it public. They want to cover it down. Why is it these auntie, these big uncle, and these, why is it y'all are so, why is it these big people are so hell-bent on covering up rapists and pedophiles in the family? Eh? Why these big people always want to protect these rapists, but as soon as y'all have sons and y'all nephew come out and say they're gay, are you ready for throw them out the house, dash them out, beat them, kick them? But are you protecting rapists? Explain that to me. Somebody explain that to me. Why is it these family members are so okay with protecting the family pedophile and rapists, right? But as soon as y'all get family member that come out and tell y'all the gay or the bisexual or there's a lesbian or something, y'all ready for shy them out the house. Y'all ready for curse them. Y'all ready for beat them. Y'all ready for tell them the worst. But when I hear your brother and your uncle is the child rapist in the family, the raping y'all niece and y'all nephews, y'all ain't want nobody know. Y'all going to the church and all but the pastor gonna pray, the pastor gonna pray. Pedophile is a pedophile. A rapist is a rapist. In amount of prayers. Why is it y'all like protect these family rapists? The rapists in the family could guarantee on the family protecting them. The auntie, the uncle, the shame, they want the neighbor know, they want the body know, they want nobody know, because like, why y'all like to protect rapists like this? I am confused. It's like a Guyanese culture within these family protecting the family rapists. Them big people, them old people back in the days always, but don't let nobody know nothing. Don't let the neighbor know nothing. Don't let nobody know nothing. No. Meanwhile, you covering up and you protecting the family rapists. Your child, your niece, your nephew that he rape and that he molest, going through hell, all through high school, all through primary school, all through secondary school. Sometimes we sit here, we wonder why these children be behaving how they behave in school. Why they so old? Why nobody don't talk to them? Why they sleeping with all these little boys in school? Why they sleeping with conductor? Why they sleeping with drivers? Why these pretty little girls doing these things to themselves? You know why? In most cases, 90% of the times, the uncle, the father, the mother, brother, the mother, sister, the mother, cousin, somebody molesting them since they're small, since they're 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has a psychological effect on them. And they're behaving how they're behaving in school. And y'all like run out here and holler, oh, she little and hot. When you see a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old behaving and going on and doing all kind of things and behaving as though she's an adult. Y'all like run out here and holler the hot. Without knowing these children. That they get mother and father and people in the house. That molesting them since they're small. So the behaviors as a result of what they've been going through for years. But y'all like run out and all, oh, she hot, she like big men. She like little men. She like big men. She want man. She want this, she want that. So all I'm saying is that there's a sick culture in Guyana. It is sickening. And to family members, when y'all sending me story about rape, about these things, when you send me a story and you send me a rapist or a pedophile in your family, I have no fucking mercy for him. So don't send me your story, send me the rapist picture, send me enough evidence to convince me that yes, he is a rapist and he is a pedophile, and then backpedal on it and come to me and tell me, oh, the family decided that we can settle the story privately or we can keep it privately. Okay, you family decide that you haven't said the story, that you haven't keep the story private and you haven't keep it before. But here now, I don't spare rapists and pedophiles. I don't care how much cyberbully. I don't care how much cyberbully in charge of the file. Once is a rapist and you're a pedophile, you're going on my page. Understand, once you're a rapist and you're a pedophile, you're going to my page. Because if you want to protect the rapist in your family, you want to protect the pedophile in your family, that is okay. You can protect him in your family. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let as much people know, and I'm going to use my platform to let as much people know that this individual, you can't trust them around your child. That this individual, you need to watch them. That this individual will potentially rape in the future. So keep them away from your kids. I ain't shunning and protecting no pedophile or rapist. So y'all don't send nothing to me inbox, then double back and come back and tell me don't bother post. And no pedophile and rapist don't take God out the tat and mess with me and tell me, oh, please remove what y'all begging. No, it will remain on my page. Okay? Anyways, can't talk to y'all and finish cooking this little food and I'm hungry. I need for the day. So I'm going to go back to cooking. I just let me do a quick live. And I see the person that sent me the message calling me. Like, it just upset me that these people, they just put a head on a block for these people. It's like, oh, Uncle Johnny would never do this. Auntie Sarah would never do that. Uncle Bobby would never do this. He would never touch her. Y'all don't believe these children when they tell you these people molesting y'all. Why is it y'all children don't trust y'all to come and tell y'all when they get in, when people molesting them, when they're being raped, and they're being fingered by family members? Y'all have got to stop this shit. This is why so many little girls get raped and suffer in silence. Because they can't talk to nobody in the family. Who gonna believe them? Anyways, this was just a quick live. So I just had to. Let me go back to cooking this food. We can get off later because I'm supposed to start. I'm supposed to start TikTok soon. We're supposed to start the surviving balancing thing. I got so many stories with so many stories to tell, and we can start over on TikTok and be over on TikTok a little bit more. I'm trying to balance now, get accustomed to doing TikTok, Facebook. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go live on both pages. So y'all get an idea, you know. So we can go. So for those of you who don't have TikTok, you can see me on Facebook. And well, that's the plan. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, let me go focus on cooking this food. And we can, hold on, Greg Hill. I ain't gonna shut me mouth no more. All right, she banned from all streams. Okay, so we'll talk another time. Bye. If you have one more thing. If you have a story, so I asked the question, why is it that these families are so okay with protecting the family rapist or the pedophile in the family? And I see people were commenting, if you have a story as to whether you've been raped, molested or something and the family cover it up, I want to know if they cover it up. And if you as a family member have, you know, contributed, indulged, was okay with protecting the family rapist, or I want to know why. I want to know where's your thought process? Like, why is it that y'all are okay? You can send it to my inbox. I'll read. I won't show your identity or anything, but I'm just trying to figure out why is it in 2025 these families are still okay with protecting the family rapist. I just want to know. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.